Good morning, Niskayuna High School, live from our TV studio. Would you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to begin this morning by expressing my sincere thanks and appreciation to the student leaders who planned yesterday's memorial tribute to Senor Michael Jones. It was a very moving ceremony for those of you who attended. I'm sure you will agree. And I can't thank the students enough who helped put this together so that our school could give Senor Jones a proper tribute. Thank you to our student leaders. Thank you to everyone who donated fruit cups for Equinox. It was greatly appreciated. You helped us reach our goal of collecting over 1,500 fruit cups. Your donations will help the less fortunate enjoy Thanksgiving dinner. All French students who are interested in the Quebec City planned trip for March 31st through April 2nd, please make sure that you bring in a $100 deposit. All signed documents are due on Monday, November 21st. See Madame Martin if you have any additional questions. We have a long list of students who have messages. Let me start with the following students to Mrs. Walleman in the art department, please. Jacques Dobines, Nick Nacera, Zach Peretti. You should see Mrs. Walleman. Following students should see Mrs. Conti in the attendance office for messages. Alexander Cherry, Koana Crittenden, Alice Connolly, Thomas Culliver, Malena D'Amato, Claire Shao, Evan Pritchard, and Bianca Bergami. And lastly, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize National Transgender Week, particularly National Transgender Day, in which we remember all those students who lost their lives due to violent acts and senseless acts against them. Please make sure that we honor and respect the dignity of all our students here at Niskayuna High School. And now, let's turn it over to our student anchors.
Thanks, Principal Rickert. Today is Friday, November 18th. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Eric. Here's what's making news around the school.
In sports, for anyone interested in the Powder Puff football game, it has been postponed until a later date.
As you may know, our girls swimming and diving team won the Section 2 final, and now the lady swimmers move on to states. They are swimming in Ithaca today and tomorrow. Best of luck, girls, for a fantastic finish to the season.
Reminder, Ski Club hits the slopes at West Mountain at night beginning January 6th. To sign up for Ski Club, please see Mrs. Lohr in the library.
A reminder for art students, the Olympics of the Visual Arts will have its first meeting of the year on Thursday, December 1st at 6 p.m. in the Little Theater. Talk to your art teacher if you are interested in the Olympics of the Visual Arts.
Asian Club is meeting in the library right after school on Monday. If you want to learn about the art of Chinese paper cutting, go to the library at 2:45 this Monday. All are welcome.
SAPE is collecting toiletries again this year. Bring items such as soap, shampoo, deodorant, and toothpaste to either A225 or the choir room. SAPE's toiletry collection runs through December. Thanks, SAPE members, for organizing this drive.
Film Club is showing the 2014 Best Picture Oscar winner Birdman, starring Michael Keaton and Ed Norton. Birdman is about an actor who used to play a superhero and is now trying to make a comeback. It's rated R, so go to the TV studio to get a permission slip for a parent to sign if you're under 17. Birdman starts at 7 p.m. tonight in the Little Theater. It's free admission. Also, a discussion of the movie and free refreshments will follow the film.
Now here's Evan with his forecast for this winter. What will winter bring us this season, Evan?
Thanks, Eric. Well, we're looking at a light to perhaps moderate snowfall from Sunday into Monday. The models are still not in good agreement with this storm, so in fact, the storm's coming from the plains. The central to northern plains are seeing a blizzard right now, actually, and that system's going to head east. Areas north and west of us, such as the Adirondacks and the Catskills, could be looking at as much as a foot of snow. It depends on something, what we call a precipitation gradient. Is it going to change into snow, or is it still going to be rain? My best estimate right now is for 1 to 3 inches, but as always, this could change. I do send out emergency text alerts with the latest weather updates. So text to the phone number 81010 and then message at Niski for the latest weather updates. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Evan. We will see if you're right. Switching gears, as you may know, every year this school does a huge Broadway-style musical in late winter. Last year, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat was a huge success. This year, the high school's musical production will be The Phantom of the Opera. Singing auditions were held this week, and if you tried out, the cast list will be posted on the music department's webpage later this afternoon. If you did not get a part, remember that there are many behind-the-scenes positions which need to be filled. Costumes, makeup, set, lighting. There are always lots of ways for students to get involved and make our musical a hit. See Mr. Hughes to find out how you can help.
Hey everyone, Broadcasting Club is starting something new today. Periodically, we will highlight a teacher with a special talent, and selected to go first is someone from the English department who has written a novel. We are having this teacher read an excerpt from his novel because November happens to be National Novel Writing Month, or NaNoWriMo for short. So, without further ado, here's Broadcasting Club's first ever teacher with a talent, Mr. Edgar.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Melissa. I wrote this novel last November, inspired by Stephanie Meyer's idea of a reversed gendered twilight. So here's an excerpt from my own unpublished vampire novel. Injured arm or not, I walked her to her door. I wanted to be courteous, and guys always walk girls to the door in movies. I didn't really think my new girlfriend would kiss me goodbye. I'd never been kissed, and we hadn't known each other long. Distracted by the thought of the kiss I didn't expect, I missed the approach of a dark-suited, hatted Mennonite man. Helen recognized him. Reverend Brubacher, welcome, she said, sounding surprised. Reverend Brubacher was imposingly tall and stern-faced. I know what you are, girl. I know what you did. He delivered his accusation like a judgment from God. He lifted his finger and pointed at her. I don't know how you made everyone forget, but I haven't forgotten. He was angry, and it was a little scary. Helen looked at him and me with anxiety. She said to Reverend Brubacher, whatever you think, you should discuss this inside the house with me and my parents. Go inside and wait for me. He did. I looked at Helen in shock. I was trembling a little bit, and she seemed perfectly calm. She was maybe a little embarrassed. Alex, I'm sorry you had to be a witness to that. Don't worry about him. He's crazy. We'll get this sorted out. I didn't think I should leave her alone to face this man. Do you want me to come inside for extra protection? She covered her face to hide a smile. No, I'll be fine. Go home. I'll see you tomorrow at school. She disappeared into her house. Obviously, there was a whole lot I didn't know about this girl. Was she for real? If you're interested in the novel, you can check out my teacher webpage where there are links to a website where you can read the first chapter and find out more about it. Thank you.
Very cool, Mr. Edgar, and thanks for coming on the air with us. Well, that's all we have for today. Have a great weekend.
Go girls swimming and diving.